Now with the 5 Series becoming electrified, ooh. Ooh, green with envy. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of LJ's Garage. I am sitting in a 2024 BMW i5, and this is special for me because this will be the first electric car that I drive. I've been in a Tesla, I've never driven a Tesla, no real interest. So the i5 comes in 2 different flavors. This one is the top of the line M60, and this one is all-wheel drive with all the horsepower. So we're looking at 593 horsepower and 586 foot-pounds of torque, which is madness. This is insane to think that this 5 Series is still quick, peppy, fun, and hopefully sporty. So we're gonna find that out today. Oh my God. And as far as range goes, you're looking at anywhere from 240 to 256. Depends on how you drive this. And now with all that out of the way, I'll give you guys a walk around tour of the outside, the inside, talk about a couple key features that I think you guys should know, and then we'll talk about the driving experience, which I'm a little excited for. Not gonna lie. Like this much excited. Pretty excited, honestly. And special thanks to Evans BMW over here in Dayton, Ohio. If you're in the area, be sure to stop in and ask for Jared or James. And if you're looking for a BMW genius, at the end of this video, you guys will see Nick. He's awesome and full of knowledge. He's taught me a lot. The i5 is a new redesigned version of the 5 Series. So all the new 5 Series kind of look like this up front. This illuminated grille, which is a nice little touch. I think I like that a lot on these BMWs lately. And if you're not a fan of that, that's okay. But I am, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you kind of what that looks like right there. You can kind of see the little light. This isn't the best angle. There you go. That'll show you guys a little bit more. But I do like that. One thing that I'm kind of on the fence about are these new BMW headlights. I don't know if I love them, but I kind of like them. I think that it's really cool that BMW is trying to change up some of their history with the normal lights that, you know, everyone's used to, the halos. But let me know what you guys think. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Another funny thing is, you see this? Normally this is remote start. You hit this 3 times, but on these electric cars, it kind of does like a preheat feature. So it gets the battery warmed up, gets the interior set to kind of the climate that you like. Really cool that it's kind of repurposed. Headlights are going to be LED, and you do have these nice 20-inch wheels. Look at that. The only thing that this has as far as packages goes is the M Sport Professional package. So you're gonna get these wheels, the trim, i5, 100% electric. And this does have keyless entry, so you could do the lock, the unlock, all of those fancy things. My new favorite thing about the design is this little 5 right there. I wouldn't mind seeing this on a few of the other series, just so people would know exactly what series they're walking up to. Then on the back end, you'll notice you've got these really sharp taillights, somewhat of a cool diffuser. I would say it's pretty cool. And then you'll notice over here, your i5 badge. Anything that has an I for BMW these days is going to be their fully electric vehicles. The i5, the i4, the i3. And let's go ahead and open this up. At this day and age, the 5 Series is just a little bit bigger and larger than the 3 Series. And it's got a good bit of cargo space still. Under here, you're gonna have your charging cable, and that's really it. That's all you get. You can fold these seats down if you need to, but other than that, there isn't much else to show you guys back here. This is as straightforward as it gets. So it does have the easy access trunk, so you just put your foot under there, give it a little swipe, and then it does have power close. Look at that, look at that. Okay, BMW, I see you. I like this a lot. Let me know what you guys think down below, but otherwise, let's hop on to the second row. I'm so used to doing SUVs, I can hardly talk. But I'll show you guys the back. This has got that white on black interior. It's not for me because I can't keep this clean, but I do like the looks of it a lot. You're gonna have a little charge port right back here and a little cubby hole. So this is actually not a cubby hole. It's for actually holding tablets and phones and things like that. So if you have the comfort and travel system, you can kind of do what you want to entertain your rear passengers back here. And then more charge ports, your climate control vents, and that's really it. The seats are nice to the touch. So if you're wondering, you do have a little pull tab right here. Pull this down, and now you're able to access your cup holders. Boom, boom. Sneak peek, but you do get a Bowers & Wilkins sound system, which bumps, as the kids say these days. Now, as you walk up to the i5, you'll notice a couple things. On the left, green with envy again, you're gonna have your memory seats, but notice that these are not actual buttons. if this would focus. These are not actual buttons. You got your mirror controls there, trunk release back there, and that's really it as far as that door. Power seats, as you would imagine. But this is a nice interior. All right, so we are in there. Start it up. You can hear that nice little greeting noise. It's very powerful. Fasten seatbelt? No thanks. I like to live dangerously. Display is going to be very crisp. This is the new iDrive system with the full screen all the way across. You've got the nice M stitching on the steering wheel. This little red guy right here to let you know where the center of the steering wheel is for when you're driving aggressively. Your little M Sport badge to let you know you have the M Sport package. So let's go back over on this side really quick. You'll see you got your lighting controls right up there. All this are just sliders. They're just little like touch sensors. They're not even haptic. They're just kind of a touch slider that you can use. Something else to point out too is that your vents, you don't have the little controls on the climate vents. You almost don't even notice that your climate vents are right down in there. But this is how you toggle them. And I like this. This kind of got like a joystick controller feel. So you can actually get this precisely where you want it. So you've got one shift paddle right over on this side, nothing on the other side, and it says boost. And for, 10 seconds or so, you get a nice little burst of extra horsepower and torque to get you out of the way. I'll show you guys a little infotainment system a little bit here and all the little kind of controls that you can do. So when you press this button right there, it's going to show you this little button down at the little control down at the bottom. And you can scroll or flick it to the right, left, right, and it'll tell you what you're controlling, and you're able to change your layouts, change the information that's displayed, all of these different things. You can go to your heads-up display, and as you can see right now, heads-up display, try to get you guys a shot right there. Let's zoom in a little bit. Heads-up display is right there. So now you can adjust that to where it's like navigation. You can even put your music up there. So all different things. It'll read speed limits, speed signs, let you know when you're going too fast. But all really easy to use, these steering wheel controls. And you can change this layout to pretty much any style that you like. This one's kind of one of my favorites. So it's got kind of like an augmented reality screen that kind of interacts a little bit. But I mean, how can you beat having this front little augmented reality display, VR/real life camera built into your dash? And then down below, of course, your passenger seatbelt indicators. So this does have gestures, so you can just turn this up, turn it down.
Absolutely not.
I don't think I would ever really use this, but I wish I did have it. And then back to this screen, all the climate controls and stuff like that have all been integrated into the screen. And so there's all these shortcuts. Press this fan and it'll go to the fan. Turn on the climate controls and you can see that you've got all of these things right here and you can adjust it all. So we're kind of getting to this point where people are into the digital age all the way and we've lost our AC controls. Let me know what you guys think, but I don't hate it. Music, shortcuts right there. Let's go back to home. Use your smartphone to connect and control. Okay, so you can play little games on there. I like that. Pretty cool. I mean, nothing really that we haven't seen with electric cars yet. You're going to have your charging settings in here, so you can control everything, your charge modes, your AC limit, charging targets, all of that stuff. Precondition your battery all from there. All these different things, which I am not an expert on. I'm still learning when it comes to the electric cars, but it's something that I'm very interested in, broadening my horizons for. So then you've got your drive recorder right here. You would click that and it's got basically a built-in dash cam, full 360 cameras. They all record and make it nice and easy. Let me turn this air conditioning back off. You guys saw how easy that was. We'll pause and show you guys this awesome sunroof. Well, moonroof, but it's nice. Let's get back to this. Sorry, still a glare. Back to here. Interior lighting, you can adjust all this as well. Let's go to ambience, ambient lighting. Here's the green. We'll change it to turquoise. Ooh, look at that. That's probably my new favorite. You do have an interior camera that you can also option, and then my modes. Let's hit that. You would think you have normal drive modes in the i5, but you don't. You have sport, which is, of course, makes sense. Then you have efficient, expressive, relaxed, digital art. So let's hit digital art. Okay, it's opening up my moonroof. Okay. Wow.
Of the 18 BMW art car with the digital art mode.
All right, so let's go back into that. So let's say we go into my modes again, and you can go to like expressive. All right. Impressive visualization. I can't say that word right now. Instead of the normal modes, you just got all these different modes. Look at that art. I like that. This has got a plastic screen on there, so sorry about any of the glares. But there's a lot of different modes and things to play around with. You can even go into parking. You've got all sorts of different parking cameras, parking views. Let's go into here more. You've even got the 3-dimensional view. And with this 3-dimensional view, you can rotate the camera, and you can even use gestures. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, I did it. Oh, but yeah, so you could use gestures if you wanted. But with this camera, high resolution, very crisp. You even got a car wash view. I wouldn't take my BMW through a car wash though, but if you did, nothing wrong with that. You can actually clean the cameras front and rear. So let's go to front. You'll see it spray off the cameras a little bit. Love that. That's one feature that I wish that I had in my car. But yeah, lots of different parking views, different cameras, all for your pleasure. You even go into vehicle status. You can check all the tire pressures, all that stuff, see what you need service. You even have YouTube, so if you're new to this channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. And yeah, I know it seems like a lot, but there's a lot of like really convenient features that the i5 has to offer. The 5 Series is about chauffeuring a few people, friends, family, your kids, in style. And for the driver, this is supposed to be a nice experience. So we'll find out if that's all true. So earlier I said that this one only had the M Sport package, but it also has the premium package. So that's going to give you the heated steering wheel, the interior cameras, the full LED lights with cornering, and then you're going to have the parking assist plus. And then the M Sport gives you all the other shadow line exterior trims, the steering wheel, those things. Then over here you're going to have your glove box, which does have a little lock, and you go ahead and open that, close that, easy enough. Seats are very nice, good to the touch, smooth. Let's go over here. You're going to have your cup holders, little charge ports right there. You see the little electric signs, wireless charging pad. You've got your start right there, which it says start, stop. It's just turn the car on and off. Then you're going to have this nice glass shift knob. Look at that. Look at this. I know the camera doesn't quite give you a full view of that. Then you're going to have this. Push that. Then in here, there's going to be more driver assistance settings that you can set. Lane departure warning, all of those things. And then you can even set it to like the sounds that it makes. There's so many different things to dive into that I would need some more time. I'm just giving you guys the Cliff Notes version of this. But this button right here makes it nice to get to all those driving assistance features. And then My Modes is right there. Easy shortcut as well. Then your shifter is going to be right here. Easy to get to. You push this little button. It opens up your center console. And bam, bam. Close that up. All very nice materials. This is a nice place to be. I'm a big fan of the i5. I am. Then moving up top, you've got your garage door openers. You're going to have this little camera right here for your interior cameras, your slider for your shade, and then that's really all that's on there. You're going to have your visor right there, easy enough. That's pretty much the interior. Those are all the cool features and things that I feel like as a buyer of one of these that you should know. But yeah, this is a sweet ride. And here's the i4 if you guys are interested. This one's up next on the list, but the i4 is a smaller version of the i5 essentially. And this one is more of a driver's car. So you'll see that you've got the red interior. This one's kind of got more of like the M heritage. It's trying to go for those buyers who like a little bit more fun with their driving experience. Not necessarily, you know, just a cruiser to the grocery store. But I'm excited to see what this i4 can do as well. Oh my god. Okay.
I'll have you hold that boost button on the left hand side of your steering wheel for a second. You'll see a countdown.
Alright.
You actually get a short burst of extra horsepower and torque.
I do like the regen thing. That's pretty. It's not too hard to get used to. It's like a go-kart. Got a little straight. That's trippy.
You can hear that iconic sound.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it without hearing it.
That's sweet. I hope the camera picks that up. That's a cool noise.
Oh yes.
not gonna lie, I kind of like this.
If you've come from a sportier chassis, this is a great alternative to really getting into all electric, while still having that like M Sport performance that you would expect from an M marked vehicle.
No, this is sweet. The quiet thing takes a little bit of getting used to, but the road noise once you're going, it's not really that big of a deal. And even the little acceleration, I'm like, that felt awesome. Like I could get hooked on that for a while. But like you said, I'm sure the novelty wears off, and you're like, all right, where's the rumble? Where's the V8s?
Yep.
And I like that it has a little gauge to show you kind of how much you're lifting off of the gas pedal.
Yep.
So you can kind of find that smooth spot with getting used to driving it. That didn't take long to learn how to use this at all.
Yeah.
I always just imagine that people take a long time to get used to the regen braking.
Some people love it. I've had people that, like, especially iX owners,
Mm-hmm.
they despise it. The iX I find is not as touchy, but it's a little bit of a different experience with it, and a lot of people don't like it.
I can respect it. I like that they at least give you the option. Ooh, I lied. I'm not used to it yet.
You just never get to
I think that I love the iconic sounds though. I feel like without it though, it would just feel weird.
It does. I mean, when you're doing it, like I'll even turn it off. Actually, it's like now with it off, if you were to let go, it's almost crazy how quiet it is. You don't
It sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good. Now I don't like it without that.
So yeah, some people find it a little cheesy, but
I feel like it prepares my body for what's about to happen.
yeah, kind of trying to think of a good term for it. It like almost catapults you in a way.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's like 5 Series.
Yeah, it does all the things that you expect from a 5 Series, and it's just more comfortable, quieter, smoother.
Oh yeah. It's amazing how it just goes from just normal to just
That's
straight
mad.
beast. In a matter of a second, this is technically.
Can you imagine people with like road rage and stuff like that? They're just not going to be letting people merge on the highways and just like, oh yeah, you can't pass me on the on-ramp. Just in these electric cars moving this fast, it's going to be sketchy.
Oh yes.
Almost too much car for a lot of people.
I mean, my first true all-electric car I've ever drove was the iX. So I mean, luckily for me, I got to experience a pretty nice all-electric vehicle. That's
Yeah.
my first car to ever drive.
No, I like this a lot. This is cool. And just like that, we are at the end of this one. Special thanks again to Evans BMW over here in Dayton, Ohio. And special shout out to Nick, who's been amazing with teaching me these new electric cars and helping me get a feel for the new BMW lineup overall. So if you guys are new to the channel, once again, consider hitting that subscribe button and leaving a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the i5, or if you have any questions or concerns that I may have missed, let me know and I'll find an answer for you, or I'll talk to someone who knows an answer for you. See you guys on the next one. Peace.